Hey kiddos, welcome to Wonderful Wednesday with Mr. Blair. Today we're going to be doing some cooking. Hope you guys came prepared. So, this little recipe that we're going to be making today was a recipe that when I was your guys' age, roughly grade 3 or grade 4, I learned how to do this from home. With the help of my parents, of course. But it was a great breakfast, simple ingredients, and pretty tasty. This recipe is called toad in a hole. You may have heard it before, you may have not. You also may have cooked it with me before, but again, who knows? You can answer that question at home. But I'm here today to teach you how to make a lovely little breakfast snack. So today, what you're going to need is you're going to need a little egg, a little piece of bread, and then we're going to have some oil. Okay, I'm just kidding. There's a surprise. It's my butter. Okay, so you need butter, a cup, butter knife, a frying pan, and a spatula, and of course a stove. So now let's kind of take a look at the steps that we're going to be doing, okay? So cooking with me, let's take a look. Step number 1. Yes, please ask for permission or get assistance from your parents. Step number 2, you're going to wash your hands. Step 3, you're going to butter your bread on both sides. Step 4, you'll take the cup and use it to cut out the circle in your bread. Step 5, you're going to crack an egg in the middle. Step 6, cook for 3 to 5 minutes on the one side until it's pretty much cooked. Then you're going to flip it for step 7 and cook for about a minute until the egg is completely cooked through. Then you get to enjoy. But today you get to follow along watching me. Okay, here we go. So, whoa. Mr. Blair, you forgot to wash your hands. Come on over here. All right. My hands are all nice and washed. Got all the germs and the bugs off of them. Okay, so now let's take a look. You've got permission. You've washed your hands. Now you're going to take your butter knife. You're going to butter your bread. Okay. Spread it out nice and even. Okay, and you're going to flip it over. Do the same thing on this side, okay? Spread out that butter nice and even. Make sure it's spread everywhere on that piece of bread, okay? Because what will happen is if once you put it in the frying pan and it starts to cook, it'll stick. And that you do not want to happen. A little bit more. Okay, good there, good there. Now, the fun part. Now just be careful when you're doing this part. I mean, obviously you'll be using a cup. The idea is to find a cup, the circle in the cup, smaller than your piece of bread. Okay, hence the name toad in the hole. Here's a little toad, and you're making the hole. Okay, so you take your cup, you find the center of your piece of bread. I always like to push down nicely and then twist. Okay? Back and forth. It's nice and easy. And then you should bring it up. Oh, it's not quite there. Give a nice little another twist. And then there. Oh, still a little bit more. Just nice and easy, okay? And then look, there's your little bread. So you stick your finger in there. Gotta pull it out. Put that off to the side. So now your bread should look like this. Yellow. Okay? From there, you take your bread to your frying pan, okay? If you want, you can add a little more butter on your frying pan to make sure that nothing sticks. But usually the butter on your bread is good enough. Okay? So again, I'm going to come over here and turn on my oven. Medium to high heat. Okay? Typically medium is pretty good. Just keep in mind, watch what you're doing when you're cooking your egg. All right. So now you're gonna take your piece of bread, this one right here, you place it in the middle of your frying pan, and then your little biscuit, that can wait there until you just crack your egg in there. And then you're gonna fry that as well. It's kind of like a little dipper. It's actually pretty tasty. Okay, you take your egg, and what you're going to do, can everyone see me? Perfect. Off to the side, and right into the middle, okay? And if some of the egg decides to run out a little bit, you know, that's okay. The majority of it will stay in. And then you're gonna go compost this. In the compost, okay? Now if you want, you just let that cook a little bit for like a minute, and then you can see just put some pepper or some salt in there if you'd like. For myself, I'm a fan of pepper, so I'm gonna add pepper. Okay, just a little bit of pepper. Maybe a small dash of salt. There we go. Okay, now you can take your little dipper, you just place that off to the side. It's still going to cook with your toad in the hole, and then once you're done, it'll be like a little piece of toast. You can add it. You can actually put a little bit of syrup on it if you'd like, and it kind of tastes like a little bit of a like French toast almost. Or you just traditional, have it like it is, and enjoy. So now we're just cooking it. It's frying up pretty good. You just want to let it kind of do its thing. That way on the bottom it gets nice and golden brown, and then when you flip it, nothing breaks through. All right. Let's make sure you kids are there. Don't want to lose ya. So again, when you are starting your stove, you know, make sure you have everything ready so then you can place it onto your frying pan. But yes, make sure it just heats up a little bit so then when you crack your egg, it solidifies right away. Okay, it's frying up real good. I haven't flipped it yet, but I'm almost there. You can take a look at a piece of your little toast, your little dipper. It is not ready yet. Obviously, you'll be able to tell when you're at home cooking on your own stove. And when I say solidify with your egg, when you crack your egg, you know how it's a clear liquid? So when I mean solidify, I just mean harden, that yolk decides to go to white. Or I shouldn't say yolk, the egg white turns from clear to white. Okay? Just so everyone's clear. Okay, so mine now is ready to flip. You make sure you grab your hand on the frying pan, the other hand on the spatula, and flip. Woo! That turned out pretty good. And in about another 1 or 2 minutes, your recipe should be completed. And hey, once you're done eating your little breakfast, you can enjoy your treat that we made earlier today. Those Rice Krispies will go great with this. But make sure you eat your breakfast first, and then enjoy your treat. So you're going to need a fork and a butter knife. So we've already got our butter knife right here. You just want to cut it a little bit. Then use a fork to eat it with. There we go. Got my fork. Got my little napkin. And hey, next you just got to clean the top off, and then you got your beverage container. All right, so that's done. Now I'm just waiting for my little dipper to complete. But what your toad in the hole will look like is when you're complete. Whoa, I almost lost it. That wouldn't have been good. Would have had toad in a hole on my laptop. So again, it looks like this. Your fried piece of bread with your egg and your little dipper. So when your yolk is still runny, you go in there, a little treat. There's that. The little dipper, just one more minute. Just what you want to do is with that little dipper, since it's been buttered, on both sides it'll turn golden brown and it almost looks like a little bit of piece of toast. Okay? Alright. And then, here's your little dipper. Okay? See how it's like kind of golden brown? And that you can use to dunk in your little middle. Alright kids, that was a fun activity today. I hope you guys both enjoyed the Rice Krispies and the toad in a hole. I look forward to seeing photos and pictures, or maybe even some videos of you kids trying this at home. Thank you for following along and hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye!